Hello, hello, hello. Zar here, sat here with Bailey in an anonymous space in London ahead of our SUNANDBASS New Year's Eve show at Open Ground in Wuppertal.
Yeah.
Yeah. You looking forward to it, Bailey?
Yeah, that big time, because there's been a lot of big talk about this in, in the newspapers. Articles about how long they took to make the club and how it's been like 360 soundproof. So you just get purely the music and you don't get music bouncing off of walls, and you know, you just get what's coming out of the speakers. So everything's perfectly tuned. So, you know, there are tunes that I do really want to play on this sound system to see, especially my own tunes, to make sure that, you know, they are like sounding.
They sound good.
You know, hear them as best as they can on a loud sound system. Yeah, looking forward to it. Very excited.
So on the night, we're both playing in room 1, but there's also room 2 that night, and it's called the Annex, and you're actually going to be doing a second set, which is like an alternative tech step set. Yes.
I've only been told that recently, but you know, it's what a privilege to play in both rooms. You know, for me, it's great that I get to show a bit of where I came from, and then in the main room show where I'm at now. You know, I think, to be honest, with the two of them, the influences are fairly the same, because tech step is related to techno, obviously, and stuff like that, and that's a Detroit techno sound. And the stuff I've been producing recently, especially for the EP for SUNANDBASS, it is also techno influenced. So, you know, it's great to show that old version of what I was about and the new version. You know?
Yeah, definitely. And especially in a club, highly acclaimed club like Open Ground.
Yes. High quality WAV files only.
No MP3s.
No, because, it's got to be right.
So how do you like construct the set for like a night like this, where it's like you have a drum and bass set, and then this tech step set? How do you go about?
Well, I think for me, within drum and bass, it has a lot of subgenres. So I like to make sure I have all the styles lined up, but they will flow in each crate individually. So it could be liquid, jungle, you know, deep, neurofunk, whatever. They're all going to be lined up so that the top of the crate is going to be sort of less energetic, and as you go down, there's more and more energy. That allows me to move through each subgenre, depending on what I feel the audience needs more of, and bring the energy up and down, you know, or just stay like high energy, you know, because obviously, you know, you're doing a set, you can't stay up there or you can't stay down there. You get bored, you've got to go up and down to keep it interesting. So there's stuff that's been put aside specifically to play, you know. It's never just a sort of, right, that'll do. It's like, I'm imagining being there and what's going to sound good. So it's going to be very tightly tuned, as always.
I know you as a DJ, like, you don't turn up like now, everyone like comes up with their USBs and stuff, so you actually turn up with your laptop. So what do you use to, like, when you DJ them?
I use Serato, and that is very helpful because, like I said, when it comes to ordering things up, it's not, actually it's more so I can take every piece of music I've ever heard of with me. So if I feel like the audience need more of a particular style, I can go deeper into the crates and find it very quickly just by typing the words. There's nothing wrong with like using USBs, but like, you know, you get more text on the screen with Serato, and I can jump very quickly just by a tap rather than having to go a back button and stuff like that. I like to have the chances to be able to go straight to what I want for that particular moment, according to what the vibe is, you know. There's even been times when I think I was in Austria with MC Rage, and it was so much of a party atmosphere that we ended up just going completely into other realms. I was playing Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross, some Prince. It was like a birthday party, and having your whole library in front of you allows you to do that very quickly. So, you know, I have folders of like very well organized that I can just jump into quickly.
And like you talk about like the crates on your like Serato, that's like the playlists, and they're all organized like in genres. So especially like on the night, like on New Year's Eve at Open Ground, like because you got the 2 different sets, I guess it will be easy to have them all kind of sorted out.
And even with the tech step, it is not necessarily just that techno sound. There are smooth bits to it as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, when we were playing in the Blue Note back in '95, there were even Bristol rollers involved there. So it's going to be a mixture of that era rather than just a particular sound. It's like going to be coming direct. I lived through it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to be playing the ones that are kind of key and ones that are also, you know, versions people may never have heard before to keep it interesting.
And I guess like the place, like the club itself and the sound will influence like what you play in your set as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Like you've got the crate that you take everywhere, no, with all your dubs in it.
Well,
that they might come out this night.
Maybe. That's a precious crate. That's a precious crate with some versions in there that no one's heard of before. Like versions of stuff that I, you know, have kept from cutting dub plates back in the day, like originally like cut in 94, 95, 98, stuff like that. So yeah, or I might just, you know, rip them and just take them. Because I don't want to scratch those. They're worth a lot of money. But I do have like a dub plate case. It's just full of dub plates, and you probably see, well, if I showed it to you, from all the flight stickers and everything, that this has been
everywhere.
Canada, Australia, it's been everywhere. The box has got stories to tell. So
like with this sound of like what you're going to be playing on the night, where did your love for it come from? And like, how does it resonate with you?
I didn't even know I cared about music until one day my mum played this one record. I think it was by Van McCoy and the Something Good Ever Orchestra. This is about 1970, mid-70s. And there was something about it that just like brought out emotion in me. And since then, I became really interested in music, you know. And she would play Motown stuff with strings in it. My stepdad would play reggae with the chugging bass lines. And like drum and bass is basically, well, before you get drum and bass, jungle is a mixture of those things, you know what I mean? I like the sort of smooth stuff with the rough chugging bass lines. So that's what kind of drew me to it. Plus the fact that, you know, going from the early days going into hip hop, electro and that sort of stuff, the break beats and stuff, you know what I mean? So the break beats, the bass lines, the melodies, all of that's in drum and bass. That's what keeps me there, you know?
Yeah. Nice. So it must be like a full circle sort of moment coming to the like Wuppertal, like open ground to play on New Year's Eve with all these sounds and like your history. Like you said, where you came from and then where you're at now. Yeah, it must be like a full circle moment.
Yeah, it's also like a proud evolution of, you know, because to be playing on a sound system like that, it's so finely tuned, you know what I mean, to sort of like deliver drum and bass in the most excellent, like, you know, sonically, the most excellent like way possible is really special, you know what I mean? To be playing in both rooms is really special. So I intend to really make sure that I'm ready to make it as good as possible. So yeah, coming from those days, just listening to music and now having the opportunity to represent the music in a way, you know, that I think is best suited for this pairing of sun and bass and open ground is great.
Yeah, I think as well, like, you know, Sun and Bass, you're actually probably the only person that's been to every Sun and Bass, like, as an artist.
Literally me and the organisers, the only people that have been to every single one.
So you know how, like, the crowd is and, like, the family that go, and people go every year, they love the music. So the pairing of, like, Sun and Bass and open ground, to be involved with that is, like, so special as well. Because obviously, as we know, this is a highly acclaimed club, and, like, the people who go there for the music, and you can tell the curation of the nights and everything. It's like
it's just not, you know, it's not a throwaway thing. It's a deep thing. You know what I mean? Like, people that I really want to go there and experience, like some sort of feeling from the music. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be. I think everybody understands that's what Sun and Bass is about. The music is the champion. We have a lot of big DJs that go Sun and Bass over the last 20-something years, and they understand that. You know, this is a time when you play some proper tunes. You know what I mean? People are really there for something special, not just, you know, bang, bang, you know what I mean? Just, which is, those ones are good as well, little smashers. But like, we wanted, wow, you know, what was that? That moved me, and you have to, you know, you want to know, you know what I mean? It's a deep one. So that vibe paired with, again, with open ground is, it's definitely, it's special, definitely.
Especially the scene as well, I'd imagine, because like from your tech step side and like the influences of techno and stuff, like to go in a scene in like Germany, like the Berlin scene, and now like this new sort of club that's been opened and it's all about the music. It must be surreal, really.
I mean, you've got to, like, if someone spends 3 years putting the club together, just the sound,
you know it's going to
really,
be good.
you know, they're very serious about it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not to be abused. I'm not just going to go and play Neon Badness. I want to go and, you know, play some proper music, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm ready and I'm building tracks for it as well.
Yeah.
Stuff that I really want to test out. So stuff that I may not be able to play elsewhere because people are wanting to just go nuts rather than absorb stuff that is quite deep. Don't get me wrong, when I say deep, I don't mean like it's all laid back like, you know, coffee table music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going to have energy, but it's going to be like this real feeling in there. So I'm looking forward to doing that.
Nice. But yeah, it's really looking forward to it. Like, it's a pleasure to be involved as well with all of you and like the whole journey as a night. So what would you like to say to the people to round it off?
I think if music is dear to you, even if it's not, you want to experience the pairing of two special like brands that really care about the sound, this is the one to go to. I mean, look at the lineup.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about me. You know what I mean? Like, you've got Caliber there.
Yeah.
So it's absolute music, man. Like Jungle of Jungle people, Mantra, you know?
Yeah.
Who doesn't just attack with like crazy like breakbeats and stuff. There's a very mature like delivery of her sound. It's just like some great people on the lineup, you know what I mean? Including you, innit?
Yes, opening it up.
Yeah. Some great
starting
people
the journey.
So it's going to be like a great like range of styles.
Yeah. Celebration of it as well.
Yes. This is a music celebration for sure.
Yeah.
On New Year's Eve. So it doesn't get any better.
Yeah. Well, see you all there, New Year's Eve, open ground, Wuppertal, Sun and Bass. Catch you there.